Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl again, Adeshewa. Thank you so much, those of you that liked my previous videos, yes, and the shorts that I also uploaded before the main video. Thank you so much. Those that shared your words of encouragement, like I'm so excited that okay, I think this is going to work. So I'm so grateful. And those of you that you watch and you've not subscribed, do it now. No, you've not clicked it. Click it now. Yes, thank you very much. So today, what we're going to be discussing is actually a very serious issue. It is one that has been trending for weeks now about the young boy that died due to being bullied in school, and it's actually a situation, or it's a news that when you watch what happened to him, when you listen to what happened, it brings sadness to one's heart. Like, it brought tears to my eyes, honestly it did, because I don't know, it's a very, very sad thing, and there's no words that can even measure up to how sad. And my deepest condolence goes to his family, his friends, his well wishers, everybody. Like, we lost a champ. Yes, we definitely know that. So what I did was I went on the streets to talk to people, because I definitely know that a lot of people already know about this, and we need to listen to what people have to say about this. So join me as we go into the streets to talk to people. Thank you.
Opinion, I believe that the school should be sanctioned and closed down, because there was evidence that they tried to cover up what happened with the boy. Because when they first asked, they said it was a sports accident or something.
Yeah.
And then only for videos to surface that the boy said that he was actually bullied and what happened to him. I don't know if it's possible to actually stop bullying per se. It's not a fast issue that you just snap your fingers. But I think one thing is that parents should also try to listen to their children.
Yes.
A lot of parents, especially Nigerian parents, when they start boarding schools, they'll say, oh, you're over-exaggerating, you should manage. But we should pay closer attention to what children say, because it's not something that could be made up.
Yeah.
The little I know about the story, I feel sorry about it. I think it's a tragic event. Well, everybody says it's a tragic event.
Yeah, sure.
What should the government do? I think the government is already doing something.
Okay.
The first action that they took, which is to close down the school, was in the best interest, both for the students and the teachers.
Yeah.
It's a good
So what do you think parents can do better in this situation, so that their child does not get bullied, or their child does not bully other people?
There is no one size fits all solution, but parents have always been caring. I don't think there's any parent that doesn't want the welfare of their child.
Okay.
I believe parents already know what to do.
Yeah.
They know when to fight for their kids. Lots of parents do that. They come back to school, ask, oh, why did you do this to my kid? Why did you do this to my, who did this to my child?
Yeah.
Which staff, if it were to be a staff?
Situation where parents come to confront teachers because, in a situation where maybe their child is being disciplined by teachers, and so they come to confront parents and say, okay, we are paying, I'm paying you, so you don't have any right to beat my child, which is very bad, because for you to take your child to a boarding school is more like the teachers, they are like parents. So I feel they know what they are doing. So please, I think parents should try to let the teachers do what they are supposed to do. If not, confronting a teacher in front of your child is very bad, because it makes the child become very disrespectful. They feel that the teacher doesn't have any right to lay their hands on them, and which is very wrong.
Yeah. Because
the teacher too, they know what they are doing. I feel teachers have gone through training, and so they know what they are supposed to do. Yeah. So I feel parents should allow teachers to do their work.
Yes.
And my opinion about not letting your child to be bullied, I feel you should teach your child. It starts from your relationship at home as a family. Teach your child not to feel inferior, especially between men, like ladies, and teach them to be equal. Teach them gender equality. They shouldn't allow themselves to be bullied by anybody around, because they should have a say for themselves. They should be able to stand up for themselves.
What we are facing today is that most of mothers were after money. we are not after our children. We don't give them training at home.
Yes.
What even the teacher, that is not easy for them because they gather them different blood.
Yes.
As a mother, you know what you face in your house.
Yes.
Talk less of gathering children together is not easy with the teacher.
Yes.
If you train your children the way of God from home, there's something that student will call your children to come and do. You say, no, I can't do this.
Yes.
On reaching home, due to you have time for your children,
Yes.
listen to what they say, they will even tell you that, mommy, come, oh, this is what my student told me today. Due to that, you have that time for them, you joke with them so that they will talk, you joke with them.
Yes, so
From
that they'll
there,
be free.
They'll be free with you. From there, they'll be telling you what they are
Yes.
going through.
Okay.
Please, my
Fellow parents.
fellow parents, let's train our children according to the way of God.
Yes.
Let's have time for our children. Let our time is money. We leave our children for the house girl. No, God will not take that for us. Let's create a chance for our children so that we can bring them in the ways of God. God will bless Nigeria and the family.
Wow, guys, like you could see the emotions, like in the last woman, you could see the way she was so passionate about what she said, saying that parents just chase money and decide to leave the kid behind because they feel that it's the money that they need to take care of the child. But I mean, yes, we need the money as well, but we should just help to balance things up. Yes, I have not been a parent before, but growing up, you know me guys, I always like to give examples. Growing up, I like kind of have a lot of experience because I didn't just stay with just one parent, so I kind of saw the way they took care of the kids around, and I have a few points. You could get your jotting notes and let us see how this is going to go. Number one, I wrote that you have to be more of a friend to your child than just a parent, because when we tend to be a parent, we tend to put our emotions into whatever they tell us and not come down to their level and make them understand, because kids do some things because they think it is reasonable to them. Be more of a friend to your child than a parent. I also wrote down that you have to create time. Yes, we know that sometimes we have to go to work, come in late. If you cannot make it at the end of their day, make it at the beginning of their day and listen to whatever happens to them the previous day. You're supposed to be like their diary. Let them be able to share every single thing that happens, everything that is going on in their life. Let them be able to share that with you. And there's another thing, I think we should learn not to overreact. Yes, I know as a parent, anytime I tell you like, oh, I peed on myself or something, I just want to be like, why would you do that? I don't think we should do that, because that is you just cutting the problem. It's just like a growing tree. You're cutting it, it is going to grow back. You have to get to the roots of why this child decided to pee on himself and uproot the problem from the roots, and not just cutting it by just spanking or shouting at the child. Like, it's not necessary. Another thing that I wrote down here is that charity begins at home. So many parents these days, they preach things they do not do. You preach to your child, don't lie. Well, don't let me say it, but there's someone I know that do this a lot. Don't lie, but if the person on the phone, the person is at home, I'm already in my car. Your child is learning that. We all feel like all those things does not matter, but they actually do. As a father, you're preaching to your kid that don't bully other people, don't beat your sister, but probably you're treating their mom in a very harsh way, or even going as far as beating your wife and your kids. You feel like they don't know all these things are happening, but trust me, they do. They know. I've had conversations with young children, like very little children, and you listen to what they're saying, and I just wonder, how do you know, how do you understand this particular thing? And trust me, they're saying the right thing. So let us try to act what we preach. It's also in the Bible. Yes. And another thing is, learn to tell them how much you love them. Parents these days, especially Nigerian parents, we do not tell our children frequently, I love you. Let us learn it. I mean, you say that a lot to their mom, so why not them? Why not them? Say that, let them know how much you care about them, how much you are grateful that they are in your life. Because mothers, when do they do not have their child early, they know how much they run about. So please, let us because I don't want to dwell too much on the issue, but I'm just using that as a platform for us to be able to know how to. You could read books, talk to people about how to take care of your kids, things you don't understand, things you do not know how to go about it. Let us be able to cultivate that habit so that our children will be safe. And I pray that justice will be served. Sylvester is going to get his justice. Like, nobody that is involved in what happened should go unpunished, even those kids. I really want justice to be served. And thank you guys for tuning in. This is just to jump in on the matter that is happening, because it's something that we should talk about. It's something that we've always been neglecting, but we should definitely talk about it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking on with me, because if you are here again, definitely you enjoyed the last one. So please do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Like my videos. Don't just watch. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Drop your comments. I would like to know what you think. I would like to also know what you think about this situation. Please drop your comments, and see you again next time. And I promise that next show is going to be amazing. Thank you guys. Bye.